Hi everyone. We all know that dogs are intelligent animals, but have we really given them enough credit for just how smart they are? Turns out, our dogs know a lot more about us than we realize. In this video, we'll be talking about 17 things your dog knows about you. Dogs know when you're not paying attention to them. Studies have shown that dogs are highly attuned to their owner's attention and affection levels. If a dog owner is paying affectionate attention to another pet in the house, the dog may begin to show signs of stress and anxiety, indicating that they are aware they are not receiving the same level of attention. This can also occur when a new furry member is introduced into the household. In these instances, dogs may demand a little extra attention from their owners in order to feel secure and comforted. Dogs know when you're being unfair. Scientists at the University of Veterinary Medicine in Vienna conducted a study on dogs and their understanding of fair play. The study found that dogs have an intuitive understanding of fairness and become resentful if they notice that they are being treated unfairly compared to other dogs. In one of the experiments, if one of the dogs was given a higher quality reward, the other dog would become upset and refuse to participate, indicating a sense of frustration with the unfair treatment. Dogs know you fall for those puppy dog eyes. A study conducted at the University of Portsmouth found that the infamous puppy dog eyes expression is not necessarily a way for pets to express sadness, but rather a clever tactic they have learned to use in order to receive affection and attention from their owners. The study found that dogs who made the puppy dog eyes expression were more likely to receive affection and treats from their owners, indicating that dogs are aware of the impact this expression has on humans. Dogs know when you're sick. Dogs have an incredibly powerful sense of smell, with their noses being between 10,000 and 100,000 and 100,000 times more sensitive than a human. This allows them to detect a wide range of scents and odors, including changes in human scents that may indicate an illness. For example, dogs have been shown to be able to detect life-threatening diseases in humans, such as urinary tract infections, migraines, low blood glucose levels, seizures, and even some forms of cancer. Dogs know when you're coming home. Dogs have a remarkable ability to recognize and anticipate familiar events in their environment. Most dog owners would attest to the fact that their canine can sense their arrival even before anyone else can. This is because dogs are incredibly observant animals who have learned your schedule and are able to pick out the sounds that signal your arrival, such as the sound of your car engine, or the cues that signify the beginning of your routine, such as the smell of dinner cooking or the sound of the cat being fed. Dogs know when you're sad or upset and try to help. Dogs are often referred to as man's best friend, and for good reason. A study published in the Journal of Animal Cognition has shown that dogs are capable of showing empathy and comforting their owners when they are sad or upset. In the study, dogs were shown to approach people who were crying, which suggests that they are capable of sensing when their owners are in distress and taking steps to comfort them. This behavior is thought to stem from the close social bond that dogs have with their owners and the innate desire to provide comfort to those they care about. Dogs know when you don't like someone. Dogs are incredibly perceptive animals and are capable of picking up on a wide range of cues that humans may not even be aware of. When you have negative feelings about a person, your dog can hear changes in your breathing pattern, see subtle changes in your body language, and even smell chemical changes in the pheromones that your body emits. These cues, combined with their keen sense of smell, allow dogs to determine who is a potential threat and who is not. Dogs know when you're going on a trip. Dogs have a deep emotional bond with their owners, and they don't like it when you leave for a trip. As a result, dogs have learned to pick out all the cues that signal an upcoming trip, such as changes in your routine or the sound of your suitcase being packed. Dogs will often become anxious or depressed when you leave for a trip, as they miss you and feel as though their security and sense of comfort has been taken away. Dogs know your mood. Dogs have a remarkable ability to pick up on the emotions and moods of those around them, including their owners. By observing your body language, tone of voice, and general behavior, they can quickly determine whether you're feeling happy, sad, anxious, angry, or any other emotion. This empathetic connection with their owners is one of the reasons why dogs make such great companions. They may become more energetic or playful when they sense that you're in a good mood, bringing a little extra joy into your day. Dogs know your voice. A dog's sense of hearing is incredibly sharp, and they can recognize your voice from a considerable distance. This ability to distinguish between different voices is a survival mechanism that helps dogs to identify threats or potential danger. As such, dogs will typically react more positively to the sound of your voice than to the voices of strangers or unfamiliar people. Dogs know your smell. The sense of smell is a dog's most powerful sense, and they use it to identify and recognize their owners and others. They have an incredible ability to differentiate between different scents, even if they're only slightly different. This means that they can detect changes in your scent, such as when you're wearing a new perfume or aftershave, or when your body chemistry changes due to stress or illness. Your dog's powerful sense of smell also allows them to identify and remember people and other dogs they've encountered in the past, and to detect any potential danger or threat that may be present. Dogs know your habits. Dogs are creatures of habit, and they thrive on routine and predictability. Over time, they learn your habits and routines, including when it's time for a walk, when you're going to bed, and even when it's time for a treat. This ability to recognize and predict your routines helps to create a sense of comfort and security for your dog, as they know what to expect and when to expect it. Additionally, your dog may even use their understanding of your habits to manipulate you into giving them extra treats or attention, making them not only smart, but also quite clever. Dogs know your food preferences. Dogs have an amazing ability to learn and understand what their owners like and dislike, especially when it comes to food. They know when you're eating something they like, and they'll come over to you and beg with those cute puppy eyes. Dogs can also remember what type of food or treat you've given them in the past, and will recognize and prefer it over others. They've learned your eating habits and know when you're in the mood to share, and when you're not. Dogs know your limits. Dogs have an innate ability to understand what is and isn't allowed in their household. They have a good understanding of your training and will abide by your rules, even if it's something as simple as not jumping on the couch. Dogs can also sense your mood and know when you're in a relaxed state and more likely to be lenient with them. However, they are always testing the limits and will try to push the boundaries, especially if they know they'll get away with it. Regardless, they know what they're allowed to do and what they're not, and they'll stick to it. Dogs know your affection level. Dogs are very perceptive when it comes to affection, and they can tell if you're giving them more or less than usual. They may become clingy if they sense that you're feeling down, or they may become more independent if they sense that you're busy or preoccupied. Dogs know your expressions. Dogs are experts at reading human expressions, and they can detect subtle changes in your facial expressions and body language. They use these cues to understand how you're feeling and respond accordingly. Dogs know your tone of voice. Dogs are incredibly sensitive to the tone of your voice, and they can tell if you're happy, angry, sad, or scared just by the sound of your voice. They use this information to understand your mood and respond appropriately. In conclusion, dogs are much more perceptive and intelligent than we give them credit for. They know a lot about us and use this knowledge to form strong bonds and offer comfort and support. By paying attention to their cues and understanding what they know, we can build an even stronger and more fulfilling relationship with our canine friend. If you found this information about dogs and their understanding of humans interesting and informative, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. By subscribing, you'll be notified of new and exciting content, and you'll be supporting us in our mission to bring you the latest information on our furry friends. Thank you for your support.